Hello and welcome to another episode of GameSpot Plays, this time with the game Mario Kart 7 on 3DS. I'm Cameron Robinson and I'm joined by resident karting expert Guy Cocker.
Thanks very much. Hello, yeah, I'm good. I'm excited about Mario Kart 7. I used to play Mario Kart DS incessantly. It was like my number one favourite portable game, so really excited about this one.
Brilliant. Okay, well, let's start with just going over some of the headline stuff. What's actually new in Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS?
So, it's Mario Kart, so you pretty much know what you're getting, to be honest. It's your classic circuits, a few new ones, some inspired by, as we see here, Wii Sports Resort, some inspired by what seemed to be like Wii Music as well, which is like a weird choice, but makes for a really good track. So, it's a mix of new and old. There's a few new pickups. The sort of headline ones are the Fire Flower, which lets you throw fireballs at your enemies. The Tanuki Tail, which we saw in Mario 3D Land only a couple of weeks ago, which lets you whack items and nearby players. And then the highlight, which is the Lucky 7, which gives you like 7 items to use as you see fit. The only catch being that if you slip or bump, then they're all gone. So that's kind of like the highlight. Obviously, you've still got your bullet and like the blue shells. Everyone hates those. They're still here. And then the new aspects of the racing really are, I guess, the gliding and the underwater. They're genuinely brand new and a lot of fun, I have to say, especially the gliding. If you can time the gliding correctly, it can give you an edge over your opponents, which is cool. There's then coins for unlockables. So coins are back. They've been missing from this franchise for a while. They allow you to get a boost when you've collected 10 in a race and also buy unlockables later for loads of characters. There's so many unlockables, it's ridiculous. Another new addition is first person, so you can go into first person view and then physically tilt the 3DS to steer.
And how is that?
It works within the confines of what it is. It works quite well, but it's probably not going to replace, for Mario Kart fans, it's not going to replace the traditional controls. But I compare it, you know how popular the steering wheel was with Mario Kart Wii. Yeah. It's kind of like that. I think it will bring a new audience to it, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. And then the multiplayer. I mean, the original DS game had online multiplayer, but this is even more expanded. It allows you, the main feature that's new is it allows you to build clans. So I've built a GameSpot clan, and then you can control every finite detail. You can say we're only going to have stars as bonus items in this. Anything really granular. So it's that's pretty cool.
Okay, well, we'll have a look at all those things in detail, but let's begin by jumping into a race. Okay,
Guy, go. Messed up the start.
Oh, you messed up. Oh, that's a good beginning.
Great start.
It's all right. Right, so what track have you chosen here?
So this is the first race of the championship. This is Toad Circuit. It's a nice, gentle introduction, he says, hoping to win this particular race, to Mario Kart 7. It's got a mix of things. It's got a nice wide open track to start with, but it's got some gliding, which I want to highlight in a second. So you can see the mechanics of it work exactly the same as before.
Yep, looks like classic Mario Kart to me.
Mario Kart. You can skid around the corners, and the idea is to get a boost by doing that. I just got shelled or something. So I've got my mushroom there. That makes me go faster. And then the idea is to collect as many of these coins as possible. I've currently got 5, and whenever I get hit, I lose a few. So when you reach 10, you get a speed boost.
They're really bringing it to you here. This looks a bit unfair.
So this is 100cc. So this is effectively the medium difficulty.
Okay.
If you want there's 8 characters to begin with, and if you want to open another 8, then you have to come first in all of the championships. Just hit another red shell. You have to come first in all the championships. There you go.
And there's some gliding.
So
he's got his own personalised glider there.
Yeah, it's cool. So I've got a blue shell now. So gliding is very simple. It's controlled with the analog stick. So it feels nice. You can control it very much like like you would expect, and get a nice little lift at the end if you want.
Okay.
It feels really nice. Is all I can say about it really. So I'm trying to think back what point was I making earlier. Yes, so there's 8 characters. If you come first in all the championships on the hardest difficulty, that's 150cc, then you open 8 more. Which is nice, it makes you work for it really.
Yeah, it's excellent. I see you've gone Mario. Is he always your choice for a character in a...
Hey, I'm actually more of a Toadstool man, to be honest.
Oh, I see.
So I'm first now, so that was alright.
That's work.
So yeah, it has to be said, I think the 3D in this works quite well. I like playing it in 3D mode. It's I don't say that about a lot of games, so it does seem to suit Mario Kart particularly well.
Unfortunately, it's not obviously something we can showcase in this gameplay clip here, but I had to go the 3D as well earlier on today, and yeah, I think it really adds something to a racing game.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mario Kart, yeah, looks really good.
So second, not too bad. That gets me 8 points as we go into the next race.
Sometimes that's a fancy word for loser, guys.
Second place, first loser. But how do you like my B vehicle? It's
I
pretty
love it.
cool, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. So it's, as I say, nice gentle introduction to the game. You saw some of the gliding there. It works pretty well, it really adds something, I think, and I'm quite happy with it.
Cool. So you've got a B vehicle there. Maybe we could have a little look at customization stuff.
Yeah, we can have another look.
Okay, so let's have a look at the customization menu. What kind of things can you change, guys?
So I've opened a couple of more championships on this. So I've collected quite a few coins at this stage. It just allows you to get different vehicles. So we saw Mario's B vehicle before. It's kind of cute. Then this one, which is very futuristic. And then you can change up the tyres, so it's like monster truck. And then as you can see, I've got a lot more to open here. You can get new gliders as well. I've got the one super glider here, but and that's true for all the characters. So.
And these don't just change the aesthetics. This actually changes how your car handles.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see the different handling here. Monster gives you poorer handling, but makes you better off-road. So I mean, this is Mario Kart. It takes ages to learn the tracks. Some of the routes might be faster in a monster with monster wheels, even though they're off the course. But they'd slow down a regular car. So there's a lot of tactics to it, which I like. So there's lots of stuff to unlock, which is quite a nice feature.
Okay, now let's take a look at an underwater circuit. What's this one called, Guy?
This is called Cheap Cape, which is. It's mostly actually underwater set. We're going to go underwater in a second here. This is one of the big new features for Mario Kart 7. Let's have a look. Basically, you go underwater and you get this cool... Oh, no, you don't want to do that. You get this cool little jet coming out the back of your cart, which is cool.
Propeller there. Good.
Just make sure you still get the coins and then go into a banana.
Is that some smoking geysers at the bottom there as well? It's kind of cool. Or is that seaweed?
I think it's seaweed.
I probably should be able to tell. Oh, damn that clam.
Get some boost going. So I'd say it looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Visually.
The underwater effects, there's bubbles there.
I think, anyway.
Cool. Well, you mentioned earlier one of the cool things about one of the new things is the whole first-person view.
Yeah. So if you press, so I'm using the analog stick at the moment. If you press up,
yeah,
you go first person. You get
I see. Oh, you even got the wheel and everything.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
So if I'm tilting the actual console here to steer.
Actually, it looks really fast.
It's pretty
Not
cool.
what I was expecting. Yeah. Obviously, using the tilt controls probably hampers with the sweet spot, the 3D somewhat.
I find it does personally, but I'm probably doing it wrong, to be honest. It's I found that tilting in Mario 3D Land was a little bit problematic with the 3D, but it's it's not bad. No, it's good.
It looks more difficult, I think. I don't know. How does it feel? Does it feel more difficult?
I'm going to go back out to the third person. So I've got the Tanuki tail. You can see the Tanuki
nice. So this is a new feature. What's the
I'm tilting and I can't
tail?
do it anymore. Tanuki tail. You have to get quite close to your opponent or an object to knock it. But it basically just knocks them.
Kind of disarms your opponent.
Yeah.
That's quite useful.
Let's go back to the first person. Yeah, it's quite intuitive. It only requires tiny little movements to work. So I'm not having to tilt the console to like 90 degrees or anything, to be honest. But it works better than you'd expect, actually, I have to say.
I mean, do you think this would be, anyone's default playing style after a while, or
maybe if you're new to the Mario Kart franchise, perhaps. I think anyone that's been playing Mario Kart for
grab.
Wow, however long it's been since the first one now, then you're probably going to be pretty set on the default control system. But there's a jump there, a little boost.
Nice. Hey, good job.
There it is. First as well. And I have my 10 coins as well. So that's Mario Kart 7. One of the things that we can't show off here, unfortunately, is some of the online modes. So the online modes are pretty thorough. They've got balloon battle. They've got you can play locally, balloon battle and coin battle. You've got download play. If you want to take it online and play other people from around the world, then you can do straight races. You just keep going. There's it's almost like an XP system. It's basically a numerical value. Depending on where you come in terms of the order, you'll either lose points or gain points or maintain the same number of points. and then it will automatically link you up with players of a similar level, of a similar playing ability. So that's a really nice feature. And then, as I mentioned at the beginning, there's the community, so you can create custom groups with certain rules. And what that does, that's really cool, because you know on 3DS, if you usually have to swap 3DS friend codes, and it's a little bit problematic. On this, you have an individual code for your community, and so you can distribute that to all your friends. They put that into Mario Kart, and then they can find your community pretty easily. And it's pretty good, I have to say. It's the DS is no kind of like it's not pushing online too much, but it's probably this Mario Kart 7 is the best functionality I've seen online with the 3DS console. So all in all, I'm pretty enamoured and been enjoying it so far.
Excellent. Should we have a quick look at a balloon battle?
Yeah, let's have a balloon battle.
Okay, so time for some balloon battle, and this is Honeybee House, I think?
It is, yeah. Right. I'm playing... Oh, God, I messed my start up again. Yeah, so it's Balloon Battle, Honeybee House, one of the new levels, new circuits, inspired, I believe, by the sort of levels from Super Mario Galaxy 2. Ooh, just flinging a green shell. So ideally, what I need to do is I need to get hit as many balloons as I can within 2 minutes by collecting... Avoid those bees that are there. By collecting these... if I get a bonus, ideally I want a red shell. Oh.
Okay, that might ricochet and get someone, hopefully not yourself.
So I've got a bomb next.
Bomb, okay, so you're going to throw this out.
Yeah, and then it'll chase. Oh, I didn't hit anyone though. So another bomb. So does Mario Kart... I understand it works. The balloon battle works a bit different from maybe what you're used to with Mario Kart. Yeah, instead of and I go flying off. So it works slightly differently in as much as it keeps going. Everyone's alive for the 2 minutes. So the idea is just to get as many balloons as you can within the allotted time. So you don't want to go in the honey. It seems slows you down a bit. Huh? Slows you down a bit. But you do get. I do want a red shell because that's going to take people out. So I've got one here. Tanuki tail. Okay, let's see if we can disarm. Come on. No, Luigi avoided me. Do you get unlimited swings with your Tanuki tail? Just a certain amount of time. Yeah. Avoid these bees. No, not the bees, no. Okay. Oh, 3 seconds left. Come on, give me one. Yeah, nice. last second. Good job. Thanks. Not really. Two balloons. You humoured me. But, I got a few points. That's not too bad. I played one round before this, so yeah, it's good fun. I like the balloon battles, but obviously the highlight has got to be the main races. But they're a nice little addition. This I was playing in single player, so they were all computer controlled, but you can play this over wireless as well, which is cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for the headline features. Okay, great. So, Guy, when's the game out? So Mario Kart 7 is out exclusively on 3DS. It's coming to the UK and Europe December the 2nd, and the US slightly later on December the 4th. So sucks to be you, US, but yeah, it's coming out soon. Great. Well, thanks for watching this GameSpot Plays, and for more info, head over to GameSpot.com.